right, let's dive right into what I like to call the treasure trove of self-help. You know, self-help and motivational books are like roadmaps for many of us trying to navigate this maze called life. I mean, think about it. They give us principles and strategies that can genuinely transform our daily habits and perspectives. For example, I've been really influenced by Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's a game changer. He talks about how tiny changes, just 1% improvements, can lead to massive results over time. So this idea of compounding habits really struck me.
Oh wow, that's really interesting. So you're saying if I just make these little adjustments in my daily routine, like I could become I don't know, like a superhero version of myself?
Exactly. Think of it this way. If you go to the gym and lift just an ounce more every day, over a year, you'll be lifting significantly heavier. But it's not just about the gym, right? It's in every area of your life, like your finances or relationships. Every little choice adds up.
So are you saying like, if I save just a little bit of money each week, I could eventually own a castle? Like I just keep adding pennies to my piggy bank, and one day, bam! I'm the prince of my own castle?
Laughs. Well, I wouldn't say a castle necessarily, but you could definitely make a significant investment. Consider The Millionaire Next Door. It emphasizes living below your means and saving diligently. You might not end up in a castle, but you could buy something that fits your dreams. Maybe even your own cozy little home.
Haha, I like that. This actually reminds me of a story. So I once knew a guy who lived in a tiny apartment, but had this insane collection of vintage comic books. He'd put all his extra cash into those instead of, I don't know, fancy dinners or vacations. It's like the frugal superhero version of spending.
Absolutely. That's such a clever analogy. It's all about prioritizing where you put your money. Speaking of superheroes, I think of The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, which explains how habits work in the brain. Kind of like how our favorite superheroes have their secret powers. Duhigg outlines the habit loop: cue, routine, reward. So, we have to find out what cues can wake up our better habits.
Okay, so if I get a cue like, maybe seeing my running shoes by the door, I could then start running? But what if my cue is being super comfy on my couch instead?
Right, and that's the challenge. The environment you create determines the cues you encounter. Just like in superhero films, take Spider-Man. Peter Parker had to learn that his powers came with responsibility. But it's not about denying comfort. It's about crafting your environment so that your cues empower you rather than distract you.
Oh wow, so it's kind of like creating your own superhero lair. Just instead of webs and swinging through cities, it's like my organized desk motivating me to work. Speaking of responsibility, how does one manage, like, the mental load of self-improvement?
That's a profound question. Let's dive into The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F x CK by Mark Manson. He directs us to focus on what truly matters instead of spreading our energy thin across countless goals. Imagine trying to herd a bunch of kittens, right? It just doesn't work. Instead, choose the few that spark joy or have the most impact in your life.
Ooh, herd kittens. That sounds adorable and chaotic at the same time. So if I hone in on, let's say, just 3 areas of improvement at once, I could actually, see better results?
Exactly. Narrowing down your focus helps you allocate your energy and time more effectively. It's about quality over quantity. Just remember though, it's okay to reassess and adjust your focus as life shifts, much like a superhero adapting to new challenges in a story arc.
Wow, got it. This actually makes me think, do you have any wild personal stories of, I don't know, like a self-help journey you went through?
Oh, I have tons! Once, I decided to participate in a productivity challenge where for a month I documented everything I did. I realized that I was wasting so much time scrolling through my phone, you know? At the end of that month, I implemented a strict tech-free hour each night. It transformed my creativity and, frankly, my mental health.
That's like an Instagram detox or something. Ugh, I need one of those. So what did you replace that time with? Meditation, writing, or just staring at the wall?
Laughing. Well, a bit of everything. But primarily, I discovered this newfound love for writing, poetry even. It's like every moment of self-discovery and growth opened up a whole new dimension of creativity, connecting me more deeply to my thoughts and emotional well-being.
Awesome. I love that. So just to sum it up, self-help books could literally be your superhero handbook for a better life?
Exactly. They're not just about giving you the ultimate guide, they show you the skills you already have, just waiting to be unleashed. So grab these books and start your journey to superhero status. You never know what capabilities you might discover.
Wow, I can't wait to start my own superhero journey. Thanks for all the amazing insights.